Alrighty, we have Chip with his new video of I survived a 24-hour YouTuber race. The boys did a little race. I mean, I don't got to tell you because it's here in the video. But people say it's one of Chip's best videos of all time. So let's see what's going on. Like I said, UK YouTube on the grind.
This is Buckmore Park, and it is the track which we will be spending the next
F1,
24 hours racing around non-stop. Today's team lineup: Ethan Payne, Harry
Big
Lewis,
bastard best. Took more than racing lines, Harry.
Christopher Dixon, Cal Freezy, William Lenny, and of course myself, Chip O'Crimes. This is Team Senior Frogs. Now here is how the race works.
Good old Senior
There are
Frogs.
27 teams in total, and those 27 teams will be split up into two classes: the Pro class and the Rookie class. We have been placed in the Rookie class, and our
Animations and that, you know.
our goal today is to either win or finish in the top 3 of the Rookie class to earn ourselves a trophy. This is a 24-hour YouTube go-kart race.
You see that? See that sponsor? You see that sponsor?
This is a 24-hour
Woof!
YouTube go-kart race.
Just heading out now in the middle of Arsenal Man United. The guys have all the power of using the whiteboard as I'm heading round to put the score on.
Melt him! Jesus Christ, please melt him. Melt him! Oh my god! Melt him! Melt him!
Dean!
Fortunate malfunction with our team radios, we had to find a different way to communicate.
We do have this lovely board that Bez is holding, so when Harry brings his fast around this corner, we'll hold it up.
So it was time for Chris to get on the track for qualifying, and it was crucial that Chris qualified in a good spot,
It's actually sick they did this, by the way. Like a full-on 24-hour race, like proper 24-hour Le Mans type race.
as it determines where we start the race. And he managed to get us into 15th place, right amongst the top of the Rookie class.
Oh, the pressure is on. I'm feeling it.
How are you feeling
So
of
stressed.
the start of the race?
So
You're starting from 15th. Do you think you
Yeah.
can make up any places?
I hope so.
As he psyched himself up, we had our first scare of the day.
Chris MD might be underweight. If he's under 70 kg, we'll get a 10-lap penalty.
I'm shitting it.
Big moment, this. Here we go. He's coming at some.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Oh, he's miles over. Could actually do with losing some weight, to be honest.
Oh, he's got a belly on him, hasn't he? A bit eager there, Will.
Nerves were high. Will was about
I
to
done that Drive to Survive fucking interviews as well.
get in the car and start the race.
There is many eyes on that silly little sprint
He's got
start,
in.
and I'm worried about looking like a tit.
Seeing that man sprint had me worried.
As I saw like the other people lined up, I was like, oh, there's a bunch of neeks here.
I had absolutely no confidence in our ability.
But, you know, we're big game players.
The boys gathered together, we dealt with the press,
I'm built for winning.
I'm going to say, you spent a bit of time with a certain Mr. Norris. What tips has he given you ahead of this race?
Absolutely nothing, completely useless.
and it was finally time for the race to start.
And it's lights out and away we go here at Buckmore Park.
Down it goes and away we go for the 2022 Buckmore Park 24 hours.
Yes, now. Decent push up. Oh, wasn't a good start.
Okay, we've lost 2 positions right now. We're in 17th, but this is a 24-hour race. There is so long to go.
This man loves to get the elbows out and he will scrap anyone on the track.
Poor start though. I've let everyone up my inside.
Just as we started to lose hope for Will, he found some pace and started to
This
pull
would
it
be
back.
sick.
That's racing.
Credit to it, man. He fought back like a lion. Give me an hour and a half, and bang! I'm back up the inside. Bang! There's another one, and he's gone.
Going 3 abreast through the middle of that corner. We wanted top of class and we were going for it.
He's in the zone.
Every time a cheer goes outside our commentary box window,
This is a sick video.
I know exactly what's happened.
Yes, William.
And it's an overtake for Senior Frogs, and there is Willenny down the inside, taking on the number 15 for 15th place. He's flying through the order.
Like, I would be gassed at this Sidemen Sunday. Know what I mean? We've always said that, how do you do a Sidemen Sunday make go-karting interesting? And this is literally definition of that.
The live stream is full of frog emojis. The love for Senior Frogs is unbelievable. Thank you so much.
Up the frogs, man.
Up the frogs.
Now it was time for our first driver change. However, it seemed Mr. Freezy was having some problems with his bowel movements.
I'm shitting myself.
Absolute carnage out here. Everyone's trying to fuel, but there is only one fuel bay. So if you come in and somebody's already in there, that you have to wait even longer and you lose so much time. How many people are waiting here? Keep him out. They called me a tactician before. I've been compared with Jose Mourinho. You do what I don't tell you to do.
Okay, thank you very
What
much. That's
tactician.
inspirational stuff from Chip, and I think that's what's really going to drive me this time.
What a stint that is, and it's put his team right in the mix.
Will has got us into 8th place. We have to remember, though, some pit stops.
Everyone actually pitted before us, so we don't really
got
know
undercut.
where we stand.
Now, before we carry on with this very intense race, I must tell you about an amazing app, Surfshark.
Fucking brand deals.
Every single Netflix sensational. Next up, to see your personal information is in the description. And if you use my code BURNCHIP, you get 80.
Oh, he looks separate.
That's tough. But I'm up next, so as long as I don't mess this up, we should be okay.
Look at Cal Freese, look at the steel in his eyes. He's ready for this. Away he goes, starts of his stint.
I'm come out the car. I'm gassed. You killed it. You killed it. Come on. Doors will be open before you go. Get me on the radio. Get me interviewed. I am a star.
So whilst Will was having his post-race interview,
So apparently it's going well.
we kept Cal in the loop using our board system, and he responded well by gaining a position off another team who got a black flag. Now, whilst the boys kept their eye on Cal, me and Chris decided to check out our sleeping quarters for the foreseeable 22 hours.
Got a name. Rimbob. There she is!
Oh, yes.
Rimbob!
Just want to say thanks to all of our fans who made this possible. Just proof that anyone can make it.
Welcome to paradise.
Chip was in there last weekend. He was fingering a bird with his foot there.
In between his
Fingering one down
reference.
there, he was towing one up there.
Go on, Chris.
Look, there's a pube on the floor. Money talks, wealth whispers.
He says in his £200 caravan.
Meanwhile, back in the track, Cal was unfortunately back into 15th place, but we were getting ready to send out one of the big guns. Quite literally.
How you feeling?
I'm nervous, man. I won't lie.
The race is about to get tasty, ladies and gentlemen. Road to Shore is ready. The man from Guernsey is in the race.
Bro, it is
This is sick.
so tiring.
It's actually
I
sick.
can barely walk, brother.
It was clear to see that Cal was absolutely battered after his mighty shift, but he came out to a warm reception from the boys. Despite dropping a few places, morale was high in Camp Senor Frogs. Things were going very well. Harry's go-kart experience was taking us a long way and the lap times looked phenomenal, until out of nowhere, disaster struck. Black flag.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Road to Shore has had a black flag.
What'd he
The
do?
one thing we didn't want to see, it was a disaster. What has Harry done?
I've done something terrible here.
We had no idea what was happening. Someone said like, oh, one of your drivers just come in. So I sprinted all the way upstairs going like, Harry's come in.
Harry's come in. And then at this point, he looks like someone shot a family member.
A black flag is going to cost you like 20 to 25 seconds. But this was something way worse.
And I then find out the front has been it's fallen off and come up. I didn't even realize it had happened. This is the worst case scenario. We lost 5 laps.
So we're actually going to go to last place.
Give us our 5 laps back right now.
It's absolutely gutting, even at the top level of
You hate to see
motorsport,
it.
this can happen.
It was heartbreaking, but hey, it set us up for a redemption arc.
They're going to re-emerge, I think, in around 23rd place. They lost 5 laps, so they've lost just under 5 minutes there.
The only team to have a car breakdown yet is us. He just weighed 100 kilograms.
I was just glad that I came back in one piece and I didn't get a black flag or crash the car.
If we come back, this will be one of the greatest comebacks in the history of men.
Listen, do you know how many babies could be born in
We
19
gotta
hours?
do this for your baby.
We're doing it for my
We
child.
are doing this for Keith Payne.
It was time to turn our attention
It's
back
not
to the
called
task
Keith.
at hand. We didn't have time to mow the
Not
ground.
called
Bob
Keith.
has grown into the car. Not that he could grow anymore, but he has. Bez is about to go out. How you feeling, Bez?
Line them up, baby.
Line
I'm
'em
about
up.
to chop them down.
It's looking like you're about to get beaten down by Bez's big baby.
Go, Don.
One of the cars that's 2
Leave him
places
out,
in front of
another
us
one
has just got a black flag. That's amazing news. How you feeling?
Oh, mate.
Mate, you were fucking flying at the end.
I tried.
You know where we'd be right now? Podium.
No.
Yeah.
Do we just lose those laps now?
It's a mechanical.
The front fell off the bloody car. We're not out of it yet, though.
No, we don't quit. We don't quit.
We need you to put in some stonkers.
I'm gonna do it. The first signs of rain have appeared. Here it is. Buckmore Park under the lights. Bez is racing in the dark. He's trying to cut down the time. There is a tension in the air right now. Can you feel that? There was panic in the paddock. There was a storm in the sky that was
The
just
storm was
starting to
brewing.
hover
Get the
over
tyres
Buckmore Park,
changed.
And I knew it was coming for my stint. Hey, we got a nod. We got a nod. It's a very wholesome team right here. And Chris.
Nighttime was our time. The darkness was Ethan's ally. Floodlights cast shadows on the track, but there's one thing you should know about frogs. They're nocturnal.
Sick at it. Halfway through. Come on. Yeah. What?
Wasn't in the best of moods, but I went in there with an aim and an objective to be Mr. Consistent. I think that's what I did. I nailed out quite a few 50s, I think.
I hope I don't have to go out and they decide that I'm too slow, so they're gonna replace me with Chip.
The rain came out and you can see Bez's times were getting pretty slow.
The rain's coming, we need to get out there. I need to start getting in some good times if I can, so I'm out next. The tyres are gonna be peppered, but I'm gonna see what I can do. Can I bring us back into this? Potentially.
The rain started to fall. My days, I was just happy that I wasn't going out.
It was almost midnight. It was chaos.
It was worrying, you know, because none of us have done more before in the rain.
You have to take a different line when it rains.
Hold it down. Hopefully it's just a quick one.
Skid Central in a go-kart.
I don't know what to do now. I am in trouble.
If there's any man that can claw this back, it was Chip.
Everyone's already taking different lines, so I've got to go out there and figure it out now. I'll try my best. That's all you can do.
Go around the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, outside line.
Oh no. Best it can be.
If there's one man I believe in
It's Chippo Crimes.
on a small machine with 4 wheels, it's that crackhead.
All that.
We felt if there was any way we were going to get the podium, it was getting you to do as many hours on that track.
I nearly fucking lost it over there.
It's different when it started raining.
Horrific. Come on, Drive! The pace that you have to do, like when it's like this, is nuts.
I recognise this song
This
coming.
is it, it's time.
I recognise this song. What
Big
is this song?
Chippo's on the buttons now. My goat. Okay? Feels like the rain has stopped as Chippo has blessed the track. Come on, Chippo Crimes.
With a full tank of petrol and a wet track, Chippo's time started off slow, but the boys watched on as the laps got better and better.
He's in the mixer now.
And as the Senor Frogs began to set the fastest times of the race, other teams began to make mistakes.
The drier it gets, the stronger he'll get because he's our little secret weapon.
There's more to come, Chippo Crimes.
Currently, he's halfway to going to the dark side. The lightsaber is yellow. It's turning from green all the way to red. And this should hopefully push him over the edge.
No point putting that board up, he's already closed the gap. By the time we were trying to show him how close he was to him, he's already closed the gap.
It was true. Chippo Crimes is no stranger to the wheel, and after our mechanical failure, Chip had to dig deep to try and get the boys back into the race.
This is Chip's balaclava that he's lent me just for a few more extra tenths. Chip has just set the fastest lap so far.
On shot tyres.
Yeah.
Love that.
Night time, and it's a little bit drizzly. I don't know how he's done it, but we've gained like 20 minutes off him. Really? Like, I don't know where the 20 minutes come from, so I'm hoping his fuel's alright. We'll see, man.
Oh, God.
I'm feeling good, although the live stream has just seen Chip drop crazy numbers, so I've been thrown onto the bus to follow him. Did he pull out?
Yeah.
Bang! Bang!
So I came off the track to very high praise from the team, and it was starting to feel like we could really bring this back.
My hands are battered. I feel delirious.
journey for this
Mate, the
video.
wet was horrendous. I am peppered.
You're just getting started.
Just did my stint. I was driving at 100% the whole way. There was no lifting. We went from 11th in class to like 7th. I've got to go out again in 4 hours. I'm going sleeping in the RV. I'm dying.
We needed Chip to have a third stint, and quite frankly, I was the slowest out of the drivers. But the good news is that it meant there was a new job role available, the team analyst.
I think I'm doing a pretty good job of it, of just staring at graphs. Chris has closed a 20-second gap on Formula None, and he's about
Formula
to do
None.
him in.
He's done it! He's done it! I had to see it with my own eyes! Yeah!
To our amazement, Chris had now got us to 5th in class. The podium was within reach.
I came up at
You're actually
midnight
knackered
and
doing
I'm back
this.
on a 5. 6 of us. How the fuck is that? Get me in this RV is... where did Chris go? Oh, he's on a track, innit? Even better not locked it. Oh, it's locked. Bez, it's me. There he is.
So it just started raining. We're losing a bit of the
It's
time
me.
we gained. Hopefully it fucks off quickly. I'm on next and I'm also shit in the rain.
That's an interesting way to spell fuel.
Is that how you spell it?
Christopher Dixon.
You wrote F-E-U-L. You did.
You know, what an arsehole.
Oh, he's gone in!
Chris MD might be the biggest fucking idiot I've ever met in my life, you know.
He's been black flag.
What do you do?
Fuck. Oh.
Fucking hell, it's tough with the rain out there. Before the race, we had a massive talk. They're like, right, if it's double yellows, no overtaking. If there's yellows, no overtaking, nothing. This donkey thinks for some reason the signal's broken, so just shoots past someone on a double yellow.
That little hobbit bastard.
If this man has just thrown away all of our hard work, it is going to be chaos in the dressing room.
Brilliant. I can't possibly do worse than this. They're going to hate him. No one's going to notice my 52.5s. Come on.
I can feel the blisters starting to go on my hand. I started looking every time, hoping for someone there.
Also, you never looked at the sign, bro.
Will went out for his second stint, which saw us climb up to 4th place in class. After that, we had our scheduled 10-minute maintenance stop, which naturally saw us lose a few places, but it was time to send out Harry on the fresh tyres.
Knackered, mate. 2 hours of just praying.
Fuck. I feel like I've been here all week. I've been here 12 hours.
Meanwhile, back at the RV...
Chip.
Oh, Dad, no. Just back in. I've had 2 hours sleep, but my body feels shaky. I feel like crap. Oh, I thought you were in the RV. Oh, this is better than the RV.
Oh, wow.
That's premium.
The task in hand here is Formula None. And
if we didn't get that black flag, I'd actually be able to do it. He is grounded for a week.
As I walked towards the pit at 5 a.m, this time I was much less enthused. I knew the enormity of the task ahead of me.
5 a.m. go-karting.
It was time to enter a dark place. And so I raced through the early hours of the morning for what seemed like eternity until the sun rose over a grateful Buckmore Park.
Chippo Crimes has played an absolute blinder. He chopped down a 30-second gap, made it back. We're now 15th overall, 6th in class. He's just unlapped himself against the number 6, and now he can chop that time away. Mate, unbelievable.
This whole 24-hour race doesn't seem like such a good idea right now. Chippo Crime's done God's work. Time to go and ruin it all.
2 hours morning stint, let's have it. It's so much more enjoyable during the daytime. Alright, see you soon. Best stint of the fucking whole thing. King.
YouTuber charity go-karting event, and every team is YouTubers. There's anything you can do.
The second you get that helmet off, life just gets a lot better. I don't think I can do another 2 hours. I think I can do maybe another 1. The bones in my body are hurting now.
All those complaints were just hitting brick walls. I'll be honest, there was no way you weren't.
You have Cyber A, Cyber B, then a bunch of other teams.
Going back on that track.
Did I even get us any positions?
The crowd wouldn't be there, don't you? The crowd, we see this live stream, so you need.
14th now.
Oh, beautiful.
This man is tapped.
They were sending me messages, but it was raining, so my visor was covered in water. All I could see was like point something on the board, and I was going like, do it again, and they just didn't get it.
Good morning, friends. It's currently 8:01. I'm all done. Technically, I can just
He's got the Tommy T jacket on, and it says Tommy G's on the back.
go and sleep, but I'm here for morale. I'm sure, you know, the boys would be upset if I wasn't here. They would be missing us. Ari is trying to get out of a stint.
If we're still in the mix, I'll fucking do another stint, but I'm dying here.
Chip's just been off. He's asleep. Harry's trying to get him back on to figure out if he has to do his last stint. And Cal Freezy has only done 1 stint. Come on, the frogs!
But it's not breaking freezy, man. It's saying too slow. Is that what they're saying?
This boy's doing another stint.
I have a blister plaster just absolutely planted in the middle of my palm to stop me getting blisters, but I don't think it's going to help. My commitment to
the phase
the cause is just too much.
It is. This guy.
I don't know where I'm going. Just aimlessly walking in circles at this point.
If there's a yellow flag this time,
go faster.
Senor Frog's now down to 5th and can't let that get to him. He's been doing phenomenally well. It's still going on, that battle, and Chris indeed finds himself back ahead.
is that you done now?
I think so, mate.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh.
Give it 10 minutes, see how you feel. Ice a bit, you can go on like...
I'll go and get a cold bottle of water.
Cold bottle of water, because you are, mate, your pace is nuts, man. Yeah, gas him up. My entire plan was, Bez came off his stint, I'm like, I'm not doing another one, man. I was fucked. I hadn't slept. You don't send me on that back again. I told him it was the best stint I've ever seen in my life, and I needed to see more of it. And I convinced him, you know. I convinced him until bloody Chippo came out and said, no, Harry, it's got to be used.
Taking full advantage and now trying to take it to Matt Hill as well. That was a bit sketchy there for Chris MD.
While Chris laid down some solid times in his last outing on the track, Harry had accepted the harsh reality. It was time for his third stint.
So I had a cold shower, a watery shit, and put myself together, and it was terrible, man. It was horrible.
Yeah, I felt like that was really, really good. Could have done it for another hour possibly. So I'm not going to before that's on camera. Brilliant, Sid. Well done. So what this is a bit of guerrilla warfare tactics against the people who are ahead of us. This is fine. This is legal. Not legal. Not legal. He's lapping quicker than the people we want to get, but we're a lap behind or two. So he needs to keep caning it. That's why we're playing the mind games on the side.
Get up.
Okay.
I'm gonna elbow drop you in a minute if you don't get up.
If it means I can stay laying down.
He's risen.
I'm up. This is my little den. Do you like it?
The sun had risen and it was time for Chip's final stint. I have never seen someone look like they were on their last breath.
I see a pill in his hand. Nothing I ain't seen before.
The last meal I had was chicken nuggets and chips at 5 p.m. yesterday.
Yeah, you're a fucking elite athlete, fueled.
His body was in tatters, but this man had the minerals to step up and get in the car.
Can you get your fucking shit on though?
Yeah, I need toilet first.
Hurry out then!
Kilograms.
Stop speaking!
So I went to the toilet and quickly dealt with the press.
You've literally got to go.
Yeah, I gotta go. It's gotta go. Yeah, but wish us luck, Senor Frogs, and hopefully Club Mafia or whatever they are get black flag.
With one stint left, we were a black flag away from being in podium contention.
We was about a lap behind with 2 hours to go.
And we knew the team in front of us were on 2 warnings already, so any mistake they made,
Let's set up for some drama.
Right, get that little crackhead behind the wheel right now. Let's get third spot.
Oh, it's fucking boiling.
It's a lovely day. Track temperature's hot, baby.
Final stretch. 2 hours left. No sleep. Harry's out there right now putting in a shift, so he's done it. I've got to do it.
I didn't actually think I could do it. I genuinely thought, I'm gonna pass out in the car.
My heart is beating so fast. I'm just worried I won't be able to put in good lap times right now.
You said that before though.
I did say that before.
Could do as fast as laps
Killed
now.
it.
I did. It all comes down to this.
But my boy Chip needed to pull something special out of the bag here in order for us to get a podium. It is possible.
At least the
Away he will
fucking gear
go
looks sick.
to get the team to the check
Where they at?
flag, and they have rejoined around about a lap and a half behind.
Have a beer.
Yeah.
I'm finished, man. I haven't slept yet at all. I tried to sleep in a cupboard before, but it didn't really work, so I'm running off no sleep.
He looks murked.
Chippo Crime's up next, who's our golden boy, so hopefully that car blows up or something.
I saw this live.
Third place. Alright, we're done.
He's like, hopefully their car blows up or something. And
Enter the dark place.
You have to
Enter it.
enter the realm.
Squeaky bum time this is. Woo! Fastest lap for Chip, man. I'm telling you, Chip performs the best when he's so close to death.
Which is why I do my voiceovers at a morgue. I was out there fighting for my life and fighting for a podium position for the Senor Frog.
The same race that Jane Broadbent was in? Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
We're clinging on by our pinky fingers. We got 7 minutes left, and Chip still might be in the point. You never know.
We have a personal best. It is Chip. It's the Senor Frogs. He is the fastest frog once again.
New
and
fastest frog.
Battered tyres.
Now he's trying to challenge away with Formula None.
Chip throws it down the inside again, side by side as they go through both Conway's and Henry's. Is going to have the inside line for hairpin number 1. Gets the move done very nicely.
Is he going to be able to do it? Is he going to get us up the table to finish
tell
on
us.
the podium?
Dab Motorsport win the Buckmore Park 24 hours. Senor Frogs 4th place in class then. What a phenomenal job
4th place in
those
class.
guys have done.
And so the race was over. After 24 hours, over 1,000 laps and 12 stints between 6 drivers,
That's long, man. Over 1,000 laps between them.
we had finished 4th in class.
But despite setting very fast lap times, Chippo Crimes could not do the business.
Yeah, but if we get our laps back, we would have smoked those bums.
And it was honestly so close to getting on that podium.
They got mad
In the
unlucky
end,
with that.
it wasn't meant to be.
With the Harry thingy. With the thing coming off.
The man fell onto the bank at the end in a very sorry state, but my God, were we proud of him.
We qualified 15th, we finished 14th, we gained 1 spot in 24 hours.
The results didn't matter. Spirits were high as we reflected upon what we had achieved.
Just made an offer, buy the track. 1 billion.
You don't look like you're with the land of the living
No,
right now.
you know what it is, but I can't. I've lost grip.
Yeah, look at his hand, limp.
That's a horrible sight.
Will we be back next year? I think we have to be.
I think next year we've got to go back, we've got to redeem ourselves.
This is not the end.
This is a
of
very,
Senor
very
Fox.
sick video.
You know what? If we come top of class, I might have named my kid Keith.
Not sure that'd been a good idea. Thank God that didn't happen. Otherwise, he'd had a girl named Keith. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah, that was sick. That was a sick 25-minute video. It didn't really feel like 25 minutes, so that's saying it was a sick video. Look, I told you, the levels that UK YouTube be doing, man, is out here. There's some serious stuff going.